Hey there, everybody. I'm coming to you today for a request. This has to do with my Tegus, both of my Tegus. I'm sorry, I always touch my face when my video comes on, but I stepped outside and then I took a shower and I'm so hot. I'm literally sweating in my house. But what it has to do is with my Tegus inside their hide and outside their hide. Let me just break this down. The Tegus tend to, I don't understand it myself, and this is why I'm asking for help for someone that maybe has an idea or just this whole general thought. The Tegus like to get in the boxes, well, they did in the past, into boxes with just tons of wires, cords and wires and extension cords and big thick wires that aren't flexible really, and small wires that are flexible, and they love to get in there and go in there and go to sleep. And I didn't think much of it. And now in the bigger hide that I have, it's a big hide, there's lots of room in there. Both Mac and Sassy I have a little heating pad in there, a reptile heating pad, and I ran the wire up the back side and I taped it down. Well, they worked that wire out from under that tape and it makes a loop. Both of them on numerous occasions, 9 out of 10 times when they go in that hide, they go and they have to make themselves do this. They go in behind that wire and that wedge themselves in that wire, or the cord that goes to my heating pad. And it doesn't look comfortable to, probably me and you, but they are doing it over and over and over and over again. They somehow like to be, when they sleep, constricted. They like to have, not just, because I've put little foam blocks, little lightweight foam blocks, like in a pillow, per se. If you dumped a pillow out and you had all that loose stuff, it was a foam pillow. And I just don't think they like that. They like to have something a little bit heavier on top of them, and not just a solid object, but a whole bunch of different random objects touching them. And I just don't know in the wild what this would look like. If someone can, from their experience or anything that you've heard or you have seen, I want to make something for them to sleep as close to what they are thinking they want, or in the wild. Or maybe it's just my two, they're just crazy. I've already pointed it out. My two are loopy little creatures, but they want something. I don't even know how to begin to start to design something or something to put in their hide that they can go into, and some stuff will wrap around them or something. I mean, it's really fascinating, but also perplexing to me why they're doing this with that wire, how they get themselves in the corner and then they go to sleep when it's right behind their rear front legs, this tight wire. And most people might be concerned, like, oh my God, that's cutting off the circulation to my Tegus, or it's strangling them or something. But they're doing it and they like it. And just like the plastic sheet that I have on the floor, they like to get under that, and somehow they like to be constricted. They like to be pushed down by that. They like to be, probably the best word is compressed. And not just digging down in the dirt, I wouldn't think. I mean, you just don't see a lot of Tegus in the wild just constantly under the ground, or digging a hole and being a foot under the ground or something. Babies maybe like to hide under the ground, but larger Tegus, mine's almost 3.5 feet long, and the other one's 3 feet long. I mean, they're not children Tegus anymore. But just let me know what you think. This will be very helpful if you have any input, any ideas, anything you've seen, and that'll be a large help to me. Here's Max sleeping. I think my Tegus are getting ready to hibernate, or they are in the process of shifting to the hibernation, because I'm letting it get cool at night, and it's getting down to about 69 degrees or 59 degrees. Yeah, sometimes 59 degrees. And there's Mac. I'll be quiet. He's in there sound asleep. He sleeps like a rock. But that's him. Let me show you Sassy and how Mac and Sassy, as I mentioned before, how they loop themselves around this wire in here. Sassy sleep, but she's a light sleeper, and she wakes up and she gets pissed. She goes, all right, so let's get this on video. That wire right there, the wire runs to the wall, and of course I'm going to turn this off when they brumate, hibernate. But see that wire there that they both wrap, they both make it their mission to get around that wire in this whole big hide that I have. I don't know, just something not right, or something that they need, or something that they like. They obviously like to get around that wire, because they do it 9 times out of 10 when they come in here, and they have this whole hide to sleep in. That's a big hide. Hopefully I was clear about what I'm trying to describe. I'm going to show a picture, or I have already shown a picture of what Sassy, I went in there and looked at her, and she's done it again with that wire. Okay, thanks for tuning in. See if you can help me, and I'll catch me on the next video. All right, bye-bye.